Good evening and welcome back to Planet Zoo. Another episode in not too much time actually this time. Not a month or two gap between episodes this time, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. My hat is not on straight. There we go. And welcome back to some Planet Zoo. Looking at the zoo right now, I'm taking today's episode as a bit of an opportunity to reevaluate, because after last episode I don't feel like I actually got much done, despite the fact that I did do a little bit of redesigning on the red deer habitat, adding the trees, giving them more of a forest, giving them kind of areas to, to do stuff. Yeah. What I'm going to do on this actual episode is I'm going to do a little bit of a rework and go into a time lapse while I build the next food court. So the objectives of today's episode: clean up this area. What I'm going to do is kind of rejig this thing, this barrier. Get my words out. This barrier, and make it so that it kind of runs around the edge, just like this does, basically. So it's not really basically, so it doesn't look horrible, in my opinion. Because the way the barrier kind of goes around the pathway, I really like, but I want it to extend all the way around, just like that. Which I think will be a cool thing to have. Then the next thing I'm going to do is the food court. In fact, that's probably the only two real things. Before we get into this little rebuild, I'm going to show you, I've paused the game, I'm going to show you what I'm doing with the animals right now. Not the animal... Oh, it was... Okay, that was just a little bit of a glitch or whatever. We're going to go into the zoo. We're going to go into the animals that we have. It's struggling to load. There we go. It has loaded in the end. Now, what I've done is, let me filter by habitat. What I've done is organize the animals that we have in the zoo. So we've got quite a few. For example, if we go and filter by just the penguins for now, you can see we've got quite a few penguins. We have got quite a few. Everyone is on contraceptives at the moment because I don't want to keep getting more and more penguins. And because then I inevitably have to send them to the trade center, which is in fact what I've ended up doing. And we've got a lot of young penguins in the trade center simply because we had too many. Too many penguins. So when these penguins kind of mature or whatever, they will move into the enclosure, or we will release them to the wild, or perhaps we will trade them if we are in need of money. Last time out, we were in need of money. In fact, we still are a little bit in need of money. The staff wages, does it do it yearly? I think it does it yearly. We're in August. Last year was 110 on the wages. The income was 95, so we actually ended up losing 15,000 just on income compared to the wages for the outgoing. Of course, there is taxes as well. The loan repayments that we are going to be paying, that is inevitable. We are going to be doing that as well. In fact, if I repay them all now, I just can't. I can repay that one, I suppose. Pay that off, and that gets rid of that. Which is good, I suppose, and we don't owe any money there. 18 there. Or we can kind of fix up how much we're paying back per year. So if we make that 9,000, I don't really know how. Okay, we're just going to pay that off. I'm going to pay that off. That doesn't matter. We're now focused only on this one, which I don't know how much you can kind of... Oh, you can repay it at any rate you want. Okay, well, in which case, I'm going to set that to 5,000. It's going to take 30 years. The interest paid will be higher, but it will give us a chance to use this money in the meantime. Okay. Now, we need to earn some more money. We need to earn some more cash. My way of kind of doing that is to get rid of this, show, there we go. Is to, in the meantime, show you, or, use these animals, not the ones in the trade center. Sorry, let me Not do that. Let's go with that. There we go. Exhibit animals. All of these exhibit animals can breed, and hopefully they will actually generate a bit of income for us. So while we just have the numbers playing, we can sell animals, we can trade them off, we can set them free if that's an option. It's actually not an option. Because the animal would not survive in the wild. Okay, that's interesting. Would any of them? Okay, some of them would. Okay, that's good to know. So we can set some free, we can keep others, or we can trade them off for some money if we need the money. Only if we need the money. These other animals in the trade center are mostly younglings, mostly young animals, but some of them aren't. We've got a lot of red ruffed lemurs because I just didn't focus on it. So then we've got so many lemurs. But freaking lemurs coming out of the wazoo. We need to get rid of them. You know, we can't have that many because it's just very difficult for us. So staff wages, power cost, facilities, taxes 2.5. Do entrance ticket refunds? None just yet. That's good. Animal food. It's the really the it does high impact, but yeah, I don't know if I've just wasted money doing that. I'm not gonna worry about it. I think it's our staff wages that are the biggest kind of kicker. But that's ongoing expenses. Sorry, it doesn't really show me the current numbers. It shows me like the year. We judge it on last year, we lost 15,000. On this year, we're losing closer to 20,000. Cash flow minus. How do we have a negative cash flow? We had a positive cash flow because of the loans. That's why. Yeah, the loans. Okay, so do we still just have too many staff? Is that what's what do what? Yeah, is that what's doing it? Potentially. So we're gonna have to do a little rejig here, and I'm gonna do that off camera, and then I'll show you what I've done afterwards. Okie doke. So I have done a little bit of a rejig. So we've changed over the staff, kind of the workforce or whatever. Doesn't look like it's doing entirely what I need it to do, but I need to keep an eye on these things. Basically, I need to keep an eye on these things. As long as the happiness is kind of at a decent level, then I'm okay. Some of them are still just kind of where they're at. It's not crazy high, it's not crazy low. But at the moment, according to the finances, I've simulated 3 years. Sorry, 3 years. 3 months of the next year I've simulated. Now, let me remind you that I've also slowed down the aging of the animals so that we don't kind of just constantly lose animals and stuff like that. I don't really want to do that. That's not what I'm after. Okay, so any in the trade? No, none of them are yet to. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We go back to the exhibits. What we're going to do in this episode is I'm going to do a time-lapse build of another food court because we need that. But first things first, let me do the tickets are overpriced. Okay, we've lowered the tickets. That's fine. First things first, I'm going to do this. I'm going to finish the build I was doing here. So we move that to there. Move this over like that. Add one in there to kind of wrap around here. Add one in there to take it to the corner. And that is, okay, that's cool. So that's just a little bit of extra space on the, oh my word, look at that. He's coming and having a visit down here. You know, I think I want to make those a little bit taller. Yeah, I'm just going to increase the height of that smidgen. Just so that potentially when you know, it's got to go even higher. Yeah, like that. And then you as well. It looks a little bit silly, I'm not going to lie. But what are you doing? There you go. Just there we go. Because I don't want the animals to be seeing this, basically. This is not for them to be worrying about. The animals shouldn't be worrying about anything, really. Let's increase that to kind of there. I mean, look at that. The glass kind of looks like it bends a little bit. That's cool. Okay, that's what I want there. Hit escape, get out of there. That's that. Done. Nice. Okay. Going to slow down time. We're going to click play. And we're going to keep an eye on two things. This, I want animals to generate animals. I want them to live and do what they tend to do. Arlo, Ella, Paloma, everybody. In fact, would it be good to get another Goliath bird eater in there? It would. Okay, little spider warning here. We're going to go check out the spiders. We're going to go check out... Where are the spiders? Where are they? Oh, there they are. I know exactly where they are. Let's go to the animal trading. Look for the Goliath. I'm in the wrong one. Am I in the wrong one? Exhibit trading. I am in the wrong one. There we go. Turn that off because we're not looking at any specific animals now. We're just gonna type in Goliath bird eater. Can't remember. And Paloma, you're a female, so we need a male. Francisco. Adopt. Send to zoo. In you go. There we go. Okay, brilliant stuff. Turn off those filters. Back to the zoo. Again, okay, Nolly with a green iguana. Now, did they enjoy it? Promiscuous. Wow. Okay. Okay. Exhibit training. Trading. Green iguana. We've got Nolly. Nolly was a female, so we need a male to go with. What a cool name. Oh, wow. There's lots of cool names. Yoto. Enoch, 0.4 years. Yes, that's probably the best. In fact, it's probably better if we're not spending money that we don't need to be spending. Valid destination. Nope, that's the one. There we go. Delivery scheduled. Very nice. High amounts of litter. Okay, if there's high amounts of litter, then that means we've got to hire another couple of caretakers. I've only got 4 at the moment. Let's hire a 5th. Throw him down. And you know what? We'll hire a 6th as well. Now, that kind of thinking got me into trouble with the finances. But you can see this year, it is working better. We're getting on top of the finances. We are making a profit again because we've kind of cut the workforce a little bit. And also, we are, well, should be getting money from our animals here that are going to, well, they're going to breed, aren't they? So, yellow anacondas. We've got Carlos. Where is Carlos? I think he's over here. Is that my boy? Can't really tell. Is that my boy? It is. Okay, that is my boy. Okay, exit. No, don't. Exit. Stop. Stop it. Okay, we need a female yellow anaconda. Isla. We already have an Isla. Maria. We have a Maria. Paola. Or is there a... No, there's no... Okay, so. In you go. In you go. Delivery scheduled. Nice. Back to the animal list. There should be pairs. I want them all in pairs. Of course I do. Paola. Carlos, Luis, Beatriz, Ailet, Arce, Imali, Nolly, Paloma, Francisco, Ella, Arlo, Teresa, Valentino, Hanan, and Felicity. Very nice. Oh, look at that. Felicity is going to have a load of babies at some point rather soon, I imagine. Okay, so have we got 2? Oh, we do. Look, there they are. They're both in there now. Lovely stuff. Okay. Is that not a little bit small for them? I don't know. The game, I assume, knows better than I do. Okay, cool. We are making a profit once again. Now, we weren't for a while, and it was starting to freak me out a little bit. We're having a better time of it this year. We're making a profit. All I'm going to do now is build the next food court. It's going to be over here. I'm going to do it in a time lapse. So sit back, get a drink. Perhaps you're doing something else on your computer or on your phone or on your tablet or whatever you're on. enjoy the time lapse, and perhaps check it out at the end of it when we've got a new food court. Let's go. Righto, that is the time-lapse done, and, well, definitely not finished here, of course, but we've done a good amount of stuff, a good amount of work. I'm going to click play so that the zoo is open and we are hopefully earning some cash. This current year, the profit is very, well, it's actually gone negative there. 56 in the negative, 178 in the negative. Now, I did hire a couple new staff members, which might be why that's doing that. But then again, once we have this kind of going for a little bit, there's a chance that that will be fixed. Of course, we've got an incomplete monorail. Yes, we know about that. I had to hire some more. A rating of 5. 720 on the negative. Okay, so maybe we went a little bit too far with the number of people we hired. I don't really know actually. We need to make sure they've all got work zones. So can we just click everyone and make them all work zone 1? There we go. Okay. Now it looks like we are, like I said, we are losing a little bit of money. We're at 17 negative 700 for the year. Cash flow, sorry, income, but it's basically income versus our ongoing expenses. Now, we've got some customers over here. I'm going to keep pressing play. Oh yes, I also started this. Now, I started this. You can see this, what this is going to be. This is the monorail that is going to go through what I'm imagining to be a very big kind of enclosure or multiple enclosures. So, for example, if I decide to build a lion enclosure, what I could do is I could have the monorail going along a ridge. The lion enclosure is huge. It's down there. It's underneath it. And you can see from the monorail, you can see the entire thing. And then, of course, a pathway that loops all the way round as well. So you can see animals from multiple ways. That's just an idea. I haven't really started work on it properly. But I'm glad to see that customers and zoo visitors, guests, are making their way towards us here. Now, I had to start by fixing the terrain here. Then I decided, okay, how are we going to actually have this area be like a picnic area? So we've done that. It's a bit of a bigger version than what we've got over there. Hopefully we will see some... Let me move that real quick. Hopefully we will see some people start using the chairs and sit down and stuff like that. But then I've also kind of planted a load of ideas that I'm going to use. So in this section here, we're going to have another kind of thing like this, where we've got a nice little play area or whatever, however you want to consider it. Oh, they are using the benches over here. That's nice. And we are back in the green over here, and the money has come down again, 650. So not worrying too much about those finances is actually doing us a little bit of a favor, and hopefully these chairs will be used. I've got these little signs I'm using as kind of a, I don't know, like a decoration on the pathway. I've got the fences going around the edge. For now, that will go all the way around. But I need... Oh, no! William! No, 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 no. Urgently assigned. William has had a good old life with us. He has indeed. Okay, let's take a look at our animals then. Get rid of the filters that I've got on. The red deer... So William is going to say his goodbye. So that means Ben. Well, Ben will become... Oh, no, he's gone. William's gone. So we need a new male because Ben obviously can't mate with his own family. So we're going to need a new male. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to release... Oh, I can't. Okay, well, Alexandra, we will go for a quick trade. Then Ben will go to the trade center because I don't know how Ben will actually fare with a new male red deer, and you know, a new alpha male red deer. We'll take Emma. Oh no, sorry, Emma is just a youngster. Lydia off of the contraceptives. We're going to get a new male red deer, Xander or Oscar with a silver. Actually, a little bit more. High amounts of litter. Okay, well, I need more caretakers if that's going to be the case. Okay. So how is the income going now? It's at minus 1.7 now, so it has gone down again. Just a smidgen, 1.8. But that's not, we've got 20,000 to play with, and hopefully as we continue on, we will see a bit of a growth, a bit of an increase, because of course, we've got this area here. We are seeing more people coming over to this area, but there's not really much to... Oh, no. Oscar has got an injury, so we need him to be looked after. Got a little bit of a darker coat on him, doesn't he? Wants another adult. Okay, wants another adult, so I guess we'll go and find another adult for him. Holly. Adopt. Center Zoo. Go. Dokes. And what we've got here. Seriously, okay, yes, we're dealing with that. High amounts of litter, monorail incomplete. So we need to get another caretaker then. That's the problem here, is that if we've got high amounts of litter, we need to get to a point where we've got... Let's hire 2 more caretakers. We've got enough, I don't know, enough money coming in to justify having the staff. Obviously, the zoo itself is, it's pretty nice. It's going well. But I think I do need to start adding more exhibits, adding more habitats, and having more guests coming visiting. Oh, another one. Rotavirus. Not good. Urgent calls then. Okay, well, that will be it from me today, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. A bit of a mixture, bit of a mixed bag. Did some live commentary stuff now, of course, and then started off this project over here where we're going to finish off this at another point. And we've started off what will be the monorail at some point as well. So that'll be really, really cool when we decide what habitats we're going to have over here, because you can build a pretty chunky zoo over time. So that's what we're going to try and do. I think next up, we will build a new habitat. Not sure where. Perhaps we'll use this space here, or we'll cut it in half and use this space or something like that. But that'll be next time, guys. Thank you for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I shall catch you next time.